Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Godzilla Save the Earth. This is likely our last Godzilla Save the Earth stream. Just because well, we've kind of done all we want to do for the most part. We're just kind of just hanging out.
Yep. Now, you might notice that my profile is a little bit different than the last time.
Yes.
Um, I did discover that I was technically running two memory cards from an earlier version of the emulator we're using for this that I had saved on the not Dolphin, the PC SX2 version that we're using right now, but it wasn't mapped to that version apparently. So now I've attached the one that I originally had to the original memory card to this version. So I have all the monsters in this one. I had all but one of them in the previous one. So
Right.
really nothing has changed, but I have more points and more things unlocked is the main thing.
That's fine.
Anyway, so for today we are doing Jet Jaguar. This
Hmm.
is an interesting character to say the least.
Pathetic earthlings.
And I don't give a shit. Oops.
You're good. I saw nothing.
Well, yeah, it's just my screen. I don't think it has anything on that.
I don't know shit about Jet Jaguar.
To be fair, I don't either. The only thing that I am familiar with about him is that there's apparently a meme of Jet
Green
Jaguar
Mountain.
doing something very stupid with
Ah.
Godzilla at some point. I
Uh,
actually don't recall. I think Jet Jaguar is a character from one of the Godzilla movies we missed from Showa era.
ah. He looks like an Ultraman character? Yeah, you're not wrong, Green Mountain.
Actually, I think that might have been the reference, is that he's an
Also,
Ultraman character.
Daniel, Green Mountain has come up with a better title. He said Kung Fu Kaiju.
Oh, that is a good
That's I'm
title.
stealing that from you, Green Mountain.
Ah!
I'm stealing that from
But
you.
yeah, so Jet Jaguar is a very
Such a good title.
interesting character.
You should see the
So
title change about
compared,
now.
yeah. But so comparative to the other monsters
What the
where,
fuck?
they are monster like,
They're living
even the
creatures,
one.
yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not even that. Well, I mean, some of them literally aren't living creatures, but besides the point. Like, the point is that whereas the other ones are more like animals or machines or whatnot, in the case of, the actual machines, Jet Jaguar is, for all intents and purposes, just a giant human size or monster sized human. And it
Yeah.
shows a lot in how he plays. He's using a lot of like jab combos. Ah, he uses a lot of um,
Stick
he's
laser.
very fast, he's very nimble.
I mean, he's pretty much how, like, I mean, because it's a guy in his suit at the end of the day, right? Like, for all these early things. So, like, that kind of
Yeah,
makes sense. He's able to move really easy because he's just wearing a stupid costume and not, like, this big-ass, bulky, animalistic thing. You
I
know?
suppose.
Like, it's a lot
But
easier probably to maneuver in that than as Godzilla.
he's got some very interesting move choices though. That's with all that said. Case in point, like the bicycle kick.
He destroyed a helicopter in the process. Good job.
I'm
Did
sure
he...
it's
Is
fine.
he about to lose to the...
I'm leaving, goodbye.
Oh, the tossed
And
your
let's see
laser
if
at
he
him.
dies to the turret. Actually, you know what? I shall lift you up. Good sirs! Good sir.
How are we doing? I'm doing okay, Green Mountain. Had a decent day at work. Didn't do too much. Found out a thing I wanted to do isn't,
Oops.
like, working, so now I have to find an alternative to that. Because we bought a expensive computer, and that expensive computer doesn't do a thing very well, so I have to, like, find an alternative to that. Thankfully, we
Okay.
can get our money back still.
Matt, I don't see your controller. I now
cannot.
see your controller. Press the buttons.
I'm seeing buttons working. I had to push
Okay,
X.
cool.
I had to like get it to like recognize that my controller was plugged in, I guess. Which makes
It might
sense,
have been
honestly.
asleep.
It probably was. Well, how was your day? How was your day, Daniel? Since my day was like boring. Was your day boring too?
A little bit. It could have gone better.
What the fuck?
It could have also gone worse. So, yeah,
It's always the case, right? How about you, Green Mountain? How was your day? I hope your Tuesday was pretty good.
Now, I will also note on the side, whilst we're waiting for Green Mountain to respond, that Walt's what
What?
the hell is like Walt oh, Green Mountain says it was chill.
You
He
did
did
laundry?
thought something broke on the scooter.
It was too cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it's fine. It's cold, but it's like bearable. Like we're not buried in a blizzard. Like my grandma's in town, and like anytime I'm like, "Oh, it's cold," she's like, "You're a wuss," because she's from New York, where it's like currently a blizzard.
Yeah, well,
It's like it's like actually cold and not California cold.
Fair, but also
It's really funny. She's like, "It's not cold." And I'm like, "I know," and she's like, "Well, you don't." She's like, "You." She's like, "All I have to wear is a sweatshirt. It's not that cold." I'm like, "Grandma, here that is cold
10
weather."
degrees.
Like, ooh, boy, is that 10 degrees like with or without wind chill? Like, is that just actually straight up 10 degrees? That's rough.
Congratulations, you
Oof,
have shot
it was
the
actually
hand
10.
beam.
I basically just teabagged him.
Yeah,
Nice.
I really don't know what.
Dude, 10 degrees is insanity. Like, here it's like actually... It's... The perks of living in California, it's not fucking cold here unless you go to the mountains. Like, tonight, it's like 54 right now. It'll be fucking 46 tonight. And the high was 65 today. Like, it's gonna be 71 degrees on Saturday. It's gonna be really nice. Oh, you're in Tennessee? You actually got hit by the blizzard. Not as bad as, like, the Northeast, but still pretty bad.
Well,
Isn't it kind of crazy how, like, North America is, like, at the latitude? The Gulf Stream really does... We got up to the 30s. Oh, man.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you're giant. Like, it's really
Yeah,
funny to me,
so
like, how cold it is on the East Coast, and yet you go to London, and it's like, 50, because the Gulf Stream. What the fuck? Oh, you're not doing anything against Godzilla.
Yeah, we're working on it. But yeah, so basically Jet Jaguar is Kaiju version Ant-Man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so by expending energy and by holding L2 and R2 together, while it's also doing a directional input, it seems, you can make yourself bigger or smaller.
Damn, that was a big hit.
Case in point, I can do this.
Oh, you can be fast.
Now I am fast and I recover a lot more energy. And I
Was
am
that
very
like a quick jab?
Debatable. Let's see.
Yeah, that. That.
No, I'm
Yeah,
just
that.
like kind of running at him.
That's fucking hilarious. You got a dusting of snow and was gone 2 hours? It sometimes snows in the hills here, but like, it's only that way for like maybe a day. And like, you have to actually like drive there.
Oh,
I'm
doing
very
the fucking
rarely.
wind or arm windmill.
Oh, you are windmilling him, yeah? What the fuck? Do you just like being small so you can windmill his bitch ass?
I mean, it's effective.
It's very funny. Oh my god, he died from that. Now you're in Golden Gate Park celebrating. Good job, Daniel.
Well, if it works, it works.
Yep. I'll say this, if it ever actually snowed here, the Bay Area would just fucking shut down. It would just shut down. Like, nothing would work.
I mean...
Everyone would just be like, stay at home, please. Oh god, because no one has, like, snow tires here.
Alright, so you're gonna need to
Sink
grab
battleships.
buildings and chuck them at the battleships.
Oh, good. Crap.
If you technically want to win this, you also need to, like, color match what battleships you're chucking. So, square and X are what you use to pick up shit. That building said it was able to be picked up, but remember, the ones that you can pick up will highlight in red. You might also need to be looking at the building, too. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so that one's a... Oh, wait, huh? Yeah, so, like, that one over there is a blue ship. So, I think the blue ships are coming in right now. You might also need to lead your shots a bit. That one should be grabbable. Yeah, somebody really said, let's just throw Mario Party mini games into a Godzilla game, and did not really playtest them beyond that.
No.
Yeah, so now the point bonus has reset, technically, because you have chosen a new building color. Or new ship color, I should say. It seems like Jet Jaguar kind of throws higher than other monsters, which is interesting. Not really sure what to say about that one. Alright. You've hit another boat. Yeah, using those rocks over there is a good idea. I'm genuinely surprised you hit that one.
Me
but
too.
You probably want to be a little bit close. Oh. What? Okay. Sure.
The tank fucked me over.
Anyway, you probably want to be a little closer. Like, these things do not... Or the auto lock does not account for trajectories particularly well, and will auto lock you into a...
No one never lasts more than 2 or 3 days.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it could be worse.
True.
You could have snow constantly.
You could live in Alaska. It'd just be snow all the time.
Wow.
Hit.
You sunk my battleship.
Well then. You wouldn't mind? Well, Green Mountain, don't you have to basically just, like, go a little bit east into the Appalachia to get some decent snow? You know? Like, go into the mountains? Because I know those start in, like, eastern Tennessee and Kentucky, so... Yeah, it's like the same as us. All we have to do is just go a couple hours east to Tahoe. Like, if we want snow, we can just go to Tahoe. I've been to Tahoe once. And my family tried to get there twice. When I was like 5. Like, my parents were trying to drive up the mountain, and there was a Nashville snowed in. Ah, that makes sense. Like, we were trying to get to Tahoe. I was like maybe 5. My brother was like 3. And, I love that you're just punching it. Nice shit. Good shit, Daniel. That was great, actually. And, we got up, like, somewhat high in the mountains. And then, like, I guess, like, the police must have been... I don't remember this because I was, 5. The police must have been stopping cars. And they're like, yes, like, you can't continue. It's, like, unsafe to drive. So my parents stopped at some, like, random hotel somewhere in, like, the mountains. I have no idea where this was. I would have to probably figure it out by Googling it. But, like, they stopped somewhere, and we were there for, like, 3 days. And, like, I think, if I remember right, the car also was, like, slightly busted. Like, because the chain broke or something. And, my brother and I did not care. We were like, wow, snow, this is awesome. Because we'd never seen snow before, because we were 5 and 3. And it was, like, actually just fun. Like, my mom has some good photos from back then, and it's really funny. Of us just being in the snow, not caring. Meanwhile, my parents were like, oh, we didn't make it Tahoe. Oh, no, we're screwed. And then we got there, like, I think it was like, what the actual fuck? And then I think we got there when I was, like, maybe, like, 11 or 12, something like that. Like, we actually made it that time. And it was nice. So we got to do some, like, skiing. That's the last time I skied. I was, like, straight up, like, 12 or 13 or something. Get the health.
I mean... doing anything with giant jet jaguar is a
Yeah.
question.
Oh, goodbye,
Oh, that
Parliament.
gets rid of my super size. That's interesting. What the fuck?
You know
Well,
what's
I
funny is
don't
you
know
can tell
what
this
that
game.
was.
You've never skied before?
Oh.
Have you snowboarded? What the fuck? You know what I love is you can tell this game's old because it doesn't have that giant Ferris wheel out just on the Thames.
Oh, is that just a thing that's
Yeah,
out
it's a
there
thing that they
now?
built like in like the late 2000s for the Olympics, and like it's still there to this day. It's kind of cool. I have some. My family has some photos from like what it's like, and it's just straight on the
Oh,
Thames. Like you can just look at all the cool monuments in
there you
England,
go.
or like right in downtown London. Like you can see Parliament, you can see the clock tower with Big Ben inside of it. Because contrary to popular belief, Big Ben is not the. It's not the actual name of the tower. It's just the Big Ben is the bell inside of the tower.
Yeah. I don't really understand why everybody thinks the tower itself is called.
I mean, it's because like you look at the Statue of Liberty, and it's just like the fucking Statue of Liberty. It's like an actual statue.
Yeah, because that's an actual statue.
I know,
It's
but like,
if you said the Statue of Liberty was in a box, and then called the box the Statue of Liberty, though.
I don't know.
Oh
It's been
yeah, I
around
did
about just
figure
as
out
long.
the prerequisite for getting out of
Jesus,
slow
I
mode.
launched him.
Yeah, Jet Jaguar does that, but I figured out the prerequisite for how to reduce or get out of the small state forcibly. It's that you get full energy compared to the big state where if you lose all your energy while in it, you turn back. Well, granted, something else doesn't happen. But yeah, if I remember correctly, Jet Jaguar was based on some famous kung fu figure in terms of like actual combat.
Can I not, like, how do I use my ult again?
You can't use your ult until you get rage. Though, with that said, I don't actually know what Jet Jaguar's rage attack is. He might not have one like Mothra. But yeah, Jet Jaguar's always just like a cool dude whenever he shows up. He's like, hey, I'm here to help. He's actually like the most helpful out of all the human affiliated kaiju, from what I recall. So he's got that going for him.
Good for him.
And I think he's like decently good friends with Godzilla in the one movie he showed up in. So, yeah. Goodbye, good sir.
Everyone likes Godzilla's cool, man.
Well, I mean, it depends on the movie whether or not Godzilla is cool. There's at least one where he's literally just an asshole to everybody. Like,
That makes sense.
actually, is that a Heisei era one? I think it is a Heisei era one. But there's one Godzilla movie where Godzilla is just like a force of evil, and the three Guardians of Earth or some shit like that
What the fuck?
are sent to stop him.
Okay.
And one of those Guardians is King Ghidorah, I think.
What?
It's a very odd movie
What the
from the
fuck?
synopsis I read. If we get to it, we get to it. If we don't, then I might just kind of like throw that in as a dumb movie. Yeah, a lot of that movie was just kind of weird. Like, monsters were just spirits of Japan or some shit like that. Godzilla basically had no reason whatsoever this time to show up. It was a wild time for that one. It's oddly not the weirdest thing Godzilla's done, but it's up there. Whee!
What the fuck?
Nice. And it was all planned. Okay, I have a building. What's this? You want more? Ow! What's really funny about Jet Jaguar's supersized form is that he also just stuns people if he gets stunned too. So, like, you fall on your ass, and then Jet Jaguar basically
Oh, there's rage.
implodes
There's
the general
rage.
area around them. Alright, let's see. What the fuck is this?
What the fuck? It's a tornado.
It was spinning right around, baby, right
Yeah. Did Godzilla team with the Ninja Turtles? Scream Mountain is asking. You know what? I bet there's a comic for that. There's 100%.
There was definitely a comic where the
Godzilla
Ninja Turtles and Godzilla met. I don't recall if they teamed.
Yes, there's a straight up comic. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cross Godzilla, 2025 to 26. It's an in-progress comic book. It's literally happening
Wait,
right
it's
now.
in
There's 5
progress?
issues.
I thought there
There's
was
5
one that was
issues. There's 5 issues. It was announced last July, and it's current. The first issue came out in November of. It came out 2 months ago. It's an ongoing comic issue right now. What the fuck?
That's interesting. I thought it was older than that.
A crossover between Godzilla and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles imagines a world which TMNT's antagonist faction, the Foot Clan, originally created to protect Japan against Godzilla and other kaiju. However, when the kaiju appear in the modern day, the Foot Clan's devious leader Shredder plots to use the beast's genetic information to bolster his forces, maybe responsible for the resurgence all along. What the fuck?
Okay, that synopsis sounds familiar. So
Okay, I found the thumbnail.
it.
I found the thumbnail. This is the first comic book. It's just the turtles with fuck Godzilla. What the fuck? That is a great art. Holy shit.
Yeah, I thought it was older too.
Oh, what the there's more art. I'm just gonna dump all this into the stream. Just dump a bunch of this into stream VC because this is actually sick as fuck. What the fuck? Yeah, so that's their. Yes, they have crossed over. You thought it was older Green Mountain? I'm sure they probably did another one back in the day, but this is the one I found. Yeah, Daniel, go ahead and look at stream VC while I play this level.
Yeah, that looks very cool.
Dude, that art, and that's like the cover of it. Like, that's such a cool cover, man. Like, if you're a Godzilla or TMNT fan, or especially both, like, that's so cool.
Okay, it's back to this, or do you want me to do this one and you do the final boss?
Yeah, you can do it.
Alright, then you'll get final boss.
Yeah, Green Mountain, I'm gonna link it to the wiki. Wikizilla.
I didn't know that's what that was called.
What? No, I didn't look at the domain. I just googled like Godzilla Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle crossover. The fact that that's like not only a comic, but a comic that's going on now is honestly great. Why does it look like you just got a concussion on the football field?
Because I am, technically. I'm just throwing myself at the problem. The problem is that it requires me to back input to do that.
What is this, Smash Bros?
Apparently, yes. Anyway, Jet Jaguar.
Oh, it's actually really effective.
Yeah, throwing buildings is like the best way to do this. Oh, it's like a noodle shop over there. The problem is more or less like, can you throw the buildings at the most effective targets? Or can you avoid getting shot out of, or the building shot out of your hands? It's also not helpful that some of the buildings are very finicky to pick up, so it's like, what you thought might be able to be picked up might not be, and then the thing that you thought was able to be picked up actually can, or can be. Case in point, like literally right now.
Yeah.
Yeet.
But I love that they keep playing fuck Yeet at the hockey game. It's so stupid. Like, why?
I'm sorry, what are they doing at the hockey game?
When a puck goes just out of the rink, they will play yeet, like just loud as shit,
Oh,
in the middle of the
God.
arena. My dad keeps, every time it comes on, because my dad doesn't know anything because he's a fucking boomer. He's like, "What is that sound?" I'm like, "It's yeet." He went, "What is yeet?" Because he forgot.
I
And it's
mean,
so funny to watch.
don't-
I love watching confused boomers like that. It's so funny. Confused boomers are like my favorite subgenre of population. Not like angry boomers, but just confused boomers.
That
Oh,
is
same Green
a-
Mountain? Yeah.
Oh,
Like, Green
those
Mountain-
assholes blocked my
Oh, I was
building
hoping you
throw.
could use that as like a baseball bat, like in.
I mean, you can. It's
Oh,
just
didn't do
not-
that.
Well, look.
Oh, that's not a
Sorry.
baseball bat.
No, hold on. I accidentally threw that one. Hold on. Here. So, like, look. Okay?
Yeah. You'd explain anime to your aunt, Green Mountain? What was that
Oh,
like?
boy. That...
I had to explain Uma Musume to my fucking brother and my dad.
This
'Cause
is
they're
not a
not-
very effective strategy right there.
No, that's
I guess
really
it
lame.
worked.
I was hoping you could do it like Pacific Rim style.
I mean, that would be nice.
Explain
but
pro
we
wrestling
can't
was
do-
funny. Green Mountain Pro Wrestling's been a thing since like for like 100 years. Does she not know it? Do you mean like what? Like they had pro wrestling in the 90s. That was honestly the peak of its popularity when it was on cable back in the day. During like peak WWE. She's never seen it? Neither have I, but like I know what it is. Like even my mom knows what that is, you know? My mom's also a boomer.
Son of a bitch.
And my grandma I think
Uh,
knows what it is and she's in her 80s. 5 seconds.
Chuck everything! No! If I hadn't spent all that time using the thing as a baseball bat. Wait, what? Wait,
get more
how did I get
time.
more time? What?
Because you destroyed something.
That's literally not how this works. Ah!
Oh, we were 1% off. Are you kidding me? It's the bat. It was the bat. It was the bat. It was the bat.
Well, it's whatever.
Apparently, rules are not made to be broken. So,
Well,
Green
not
Mountain,
like
what
this.
anime did you choose to explain? Did she ask about that she wanted you to explain to her? Like, how did it come up in conversation, just anime? Because for my dad, he was just like
Yeah.
wondering, like, oh, what's the big... Oh, Naruto?
Matt, can you move?
Yes, I can move now. Sorry. My controller was, like, being weird.
Also, Green Mountain, I feel sorry for you that you had to explain Naruto of all things to somebody.
Yeah.
It's only marginally better than explaining something like Hunter x Hunter.
Oh,
or
God.
Monkeys.
At least if...
Imagining just trying to explain the amount of time spent on those things.
Dude, it was difficult enough trying to explain Uma Musume like to my dad, because my dad knows what horse racing is. So last year, when Itachi took out his family, you were talking about your cousin about it. Oh, oh boy, I don't know shit about Naruto. Also Hokage.
Oh god, don't even get me
I don't know
started
shit
on
about
that.
Naruto.
So, the thing about Naruto is that...
What button is it? All of them?
Yes. I really don't know how he does damage with it, though, so, we'll look at that. But anyway, the problem with it isn't that it's all bad, right? Or it's even funny bad. The problem is that it started off really good and grounded in itself. Well, like, random, wacky ninja magic aside. It had some really good moments in the early stuff, and then it got too shonen for its own good. Like, Green Mountain, well, I'm thinking of, like, the Sasuke retrieval arc. Past that, give or take, was when the show started going downhill. What do you think? But it became too much like Dragon Ball about, oh, who's the next biggest bad that we can fight? How big of a problem can they make before our hero saves the day from whatever the fuck is going on? Like, I just wanted to know about ninjas doing ninja shit in the ninja village. Damn it!
I love the
You really like
pirouette.
that one, don't you?
Yeah, it's fun pirouetting with Gugan.
I actually
It's just fun
think
watching a
Daigen.
what?
I'm still struggling to remember who the fuck Jet Jaguar actually fought. Because it was one of those cases where there was a third monster because Jet Jaguar wasn't the villain in his movie. Let's see, Jet Jaguar.
Green Mountain, you stopped watching after Pain and Shippuden?
You know what? That's fair. Okay, but we can all agree that what the fuck is his name? My Guy is the best character, right?
What guy?
My
I've,
Guy.
I've never seen a single second of Naruto, except for people
I
running.
I know. I'm more talking to Green Mountain, but my guy, so my guy's whole shtick was that he couldn't use ninja magic, so he just punched people. Well, I guess punched slash kicked people really fucking hard. And that sounds like it wouldn't be very good against people casting, water dragons or wind orbs that can tear through uh mountains and shit, right? But he got he got so fucking good at punching and kicking things that he could do effectively ninja magic just by punching really fucking hard.
Oh,
Okay, you know what? That's fair enough that she was complaining about the way
that is
women dress
valid.
and
That is so valid.
I
There's,
also have that question.
me too. It's like how in anime, it's like how in video games, like men they give like giant suits of armor that are like is built like a fucking tank, and women they're like
I
kitty.
I mean, that's debatable too, because there's also the subtrope of the dudes that are basically dressed like barbarians.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
Ooh, that was a fun one.
I think you're
Hold on,
losing in health.
how do I do
Why does he look like a
the
fucking fat Halo elite?
what Orga?
Yeah, he looks like a fat elite.
Well, if it helps any, he was some kind of weird ass science experiment the aliens were doing on Godzilla cells.
Oh,
So I think he's like some just demented form of Godzilla ish. I don't know.
well, he looks like a Halo elite.
I think we'll get to Orga's movie because I think he's a Heisei monster too. Aha! There we go. Spin!
Being to win. You know, I sure don't get like a lot of like nonsense for like women's outfits in like a lot of stuff. Like why it makes no sense, you know?
Being
It's like
small was a terrible idea. Orga does not take its stun. Orga
Nope.
does not take its stun.
Good job. You are clearly
Oh my! I'm
smart.
short enough that Orga can't hit me normally.
No,
Okay, I take that back slightly.
I don't know, pro wrestling also is just like fake. You know? Like it's just fake. Because it's all pre-scripted stuff, and like that's the thing I like about sports is it's not pre-scripted. Like I like if you go to a baseball game, you genuinely have like no idea how it's gonna go. Like you can figure out like if there's a team that you like that's garbage, you know they're probably not gonna win, but it makes it more exciting when they do. Or like if two teams are both good, you know maybe one will win over the other consistently. Like it's interesting, you know. Like for the other day, like for the Sharks game, like it was a close game, and then like another game I went to, it was not.
Ah, fuck.
Like, I don't know. I like sports with a bit more
Okay, Matt, your
randomness.
turn.
Oh. It's Daniel, seriously, does he not look like a fat, naked elite?
Well, now that you've mentioned it, yes.
Like, he looks like the Arbiter when the Arbiter was stripped of all his armor. When they were humiliating him in front of the entire Covenant. On High Charity.
I mean...
Am I not wrong, Green Mountain? Doesn't he look like a fat elite?
Okay, so I figured out what movie Jet Jaguar's from. He's in the same movie that is Megalon's only appearance, and also one where Gigan showed up.
Nice. The only sport you can watch is pro wrestling. What's one of the sports I don't watch. I like hockey more. Goodman, I think you wouldn't mind hockey because sometimes there is pro wrestling in the hockey game.
Honestly, I feel like one of the only sports that doesn't have some kind of fighting involved is like golf.
Yeah, it's because golf is an individualistic sport for the most part.
I know, but you would still
Fucking
technically
hell.
beat the shit out of each other with the golf clubs if you were.
Well, if you do that, then that's a fucking felony, right, Daniel? What
Well,
the fuck?
yes, I'm aware of that, but I'm just saying that you could do it.
Dude,
It's not a
Green
good
Mountain, hockey's
idea, but
good,
you
though.
could do it.
Like, look up best hockey fights on YouTube, Green Mountain. It's very fun. There's a lot of really great ones.
The question that we need to ask is why Green Mountain likes.
Yeah, true. Why do you like only pro wrestling?
Because like it's different than like if it's not necessarily just the fighting. That's the thing.
Is it the personalities
Hello,
of the
Greg.
people? Hi, Greg.
Why
is he, like, able to
watch?
I see about a
I mean,
fast
do you
hit
see
me.
those hands? They are rated E for everybody. Like, those are some big ass hands right there.
I thought I got rage. What the fuck, man?
No, you got an energy packet.
Useful.
Other sports bore me. Is
Uh,
what Green Mountain says.
I think the worst sport that I don't like watching is soccer. I think soccer is incredibly boring unless it's like the World Cup.
I
Well,
think
see,
it's more
no,
interesting to
no,
watch
you know what
baseball, except when people are faking injuries.
Yeah, that's my problem
know
with
what
soccer is that everyone
No.
fakes their shit and the refs do not call it out.
No,
Like,
you
if I
know
was a
what they
ref,
should
I'd be
do?
like, no, you're clearly faking it. You get a fucking yellow card.
No, Matt, you know what we should, or what would make soccer interesting?
What?
If it was Mario Strikers.
Yes! See, that's actually interesting soccer. Because there's power-ups and you can beat the shit out of opponents.
It's interesting because it's basically soccer.
It's
combined
not
with,
soccer. Wrestling.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. It's soccer combined with wrestling.
So, let's see, what's the app we usually...
Parsec, Greg.
Parsec.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Greg, that's...
Hold on, Greg. You're gonna need to give it a second.
Okay, fine.
That's nearly dead. Oh, the buildings are. No! Why did you approach?
I
You
was trying to grab
had it.
him.
You could have just.
Well, now
beamed
Greg
him
gets
with
to
a
try.
knife, I think.
Now Greg gets to try.
Yeah. Give me a
Let
second.
Greg in.
I'm in.
Look, give me a second to try and configure all this shit. Okay, so standard buttons are in play. Please press K to try and... Okay. So I will note that if you hold 1 and 3 together and then do up or down inputs, you will change your size.
Oh, brilliant. Let's see.
The size you turn and how long you can turn into it are dependent on the input. Also, Jet Jaguar has moves.
Jet
This is not-
Jaguar has been yoked.
Yes, well, you've seen Orga. This man eats everybody.
I've been countered!
It is a little annoying that Orga's the ultimate boss of the game.
The ultimate
for
life form.
most runs.
I love
They-
that. I love that aileron roll that I just did.
I mean, Jet Jaguar is nothing if not fancy or having fancy footwork.
Foot.
Speaking of foot.
Now, if I only had any idea how I did that.
Well, if you hold and then press J.
Ah, there we go.
If you do L while throwing, there's also a different thing.
No, this is great. This is the best thing.
No, hold on. I think you'll want to see the L, though. But Green Mountain says, I've always enjoyed pro wrestling. It's cool.
Ah! My face!
You've been hit. Remember when NASCAR used to be interesting? That was fun 20 years ago.
Well, there was a very interesting thing that happened.
Yeah, that was like 3 years ago. And that was a one-off. And then
Well,
the
yes.
sport immediately got boring again because they banned the rule. Which was lame. Like, it made sense, but it's lame. But I do love that someone did that. They fucking wall rode IRL, which is great.
You know what
I
I
love
just
that was
realized?
possible.
It basically turned real life into a video game, and that's why we found it interesting.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, the dude said he learned it from a video game, so, you know.
Well, yeah, I know, but also...
Yeah. I know, I found NASCAR more interesting as a kid, but maybe it's also because I was a dumb kid that was like, car
Maybe it
go
was
fast.
also because you were a dumb kid that hadn't played Mario Kart yet.
Oh, I hadn't yet, but no, it's also because I was a dumb kid who was like, oh man, car go fast, look at cool, car go fast. Also, yay McDonald's ad.
Well, yeah, I know, but that's what I mean, is that, like,
Yay Sprint
now
ad.
that you know that video games can offer you the same thing.
Whoa, lag.
Uh-oh.
I'm lagging.
That might be on your end, because
It's
Greg's... Well, yeah, Greg, you doing good?
A little laggy.
No.
I just dropped 300 frames.
Ah,
You're dead.
no!
We keep getting close to the end
Well,
and
I'm-
dying. Oh, what the
Oi!
fuck? Hey!
That's yeah,
Alright,
that's all
my
that.
turn.
Fucking
again.
BM as hell. Alright, Daniel, it's
Yeah,
your turn.
I'm still running at like a pretty steady 25 frames per second.
That's good enough.
Yeah, for this game it really is.
I mean, this game, I think, runs at 30 FPS.
Alright, or you asshole, stop that. Huzzle!
I'm googling what it runs at.
Okay. Ow! Aha. I can be immune to hit stun too!
Yeah, it runs at 30 FPS, but honestly, it doesn't look like 30 FPS. It's running good enough.
Ah! Okay. Now we retreat a bit. Ow. And do that. And now we chuck. And then we wait until we can get into large form again. And goodbye! And approach it. Aha! My throw is faster! Screw you, Orga! And... Alright. Now we are large, and now I can do that.
I mean, Jet Jaguar was already large. It's just larger now.
Nice.
Yeah, more or less. Oh wow, Orga actually just knocked me down that time. Yeah, we just gotta work this very, very steadily. But yeah, it doesn't help that Orga has like the highest defense in the game, I think, and resistances to all melee attacks.
Okay, but how's the special defense?
I think it's high, barring one thing that Godzilla can do, but I don't remember what his one weakness is. But if I remember correctly, he's fairly weak to it. Oh yeah, it might have been fire.
Well, Okay. They're in balance.
Ah! Okay, oh no! Ah! He's flashing the advantage! Okay, gotta... No! Bastard, get over here! Ah! Alright. Yeet! Aha! BM!
Nice. There we
Revenge
go.
BM! Okay. And that was Jet Jaguar.
That was good.
We all appreciate Jet Jaguar in this house. Okay, so that is all the normal stuff for the playthrough. However, I did say that we had one more run to do. Now, I will note this is a cheating run, so expect to not expect this to not be any semblance of fair, right?
I wasn't expecting fairness anyway.
Well, fair enough.
No, not fair enough. You are objectively wrong.
So, let me describe what I am putting in. So, this first one is the actually important part of the setup. This is a code for infinite energy, so the yellow bar, right? What I'm doing next is a code for damage. So this gives me 4 times damage on all my attacks.
What?
This is not really that important in the grand scheme of things for what I'm doing, but it helps make it go along faster, okay?
Okay.
So
All right. Also,
we're
wait
gonna
like
go
30 seconds. I have to see why my dog's barking.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I am going to start the round because otherwise the game will try and boot me to a cutscene. So,
Well, animal facts. So, some researchers were looking at spider crabs off the coast of Australia because Australia biology.
yeah.
They wanted to document behaviors that they would normally not be able to see because, the presence of researchers is kind of disruptive to crab daily life. So they made a robot crab to go infiltrate the ranks of the crabs.
Yeah.
And they came at a time when some of the crabs were molting. Now, the thing about molting for crabs is that in order to grow, they need to get rid of their outer shell and expand the shell that they're growing on the inside of it until it's bigger than the shell before. So
All right, I'm
during
back.
that growth period, the shell is soft.
What shell is
Spider
soft?
crabs get around the vulnerability of having a soft shell while they're growing by creating a pile of their hard-shelled comrades. They cooperatively just shield the growing crabs from predators, which
Nice.
is nice. It's wholesome. Now, the robot crab the researchers were using got incorporated into one of these crab piles. And a
Yeah.
stingray, having kind of given up at getting at the vulnerable soft-shelled crab on the inside, but not having given up entirely, decided, okay, screw it, I'm just gonna grab one of the outside crabs and grab the robot. The crabs in the pile rallied and jumped the stingray to save their comrade.
What the fuck? That's awesome.
Oh, and they got that on camera too?
Yes.
Oh, that's sick. Okay, now that Matt's back, I'm going to explain the thing, okay? Are you all ready?
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay, so you guys now that you guys have played the game, you know that some of the characters have a sort of second beam attack sort of thing.
Yes.
So like you have the normal one where if you hold it, it just kind of fires the laser as we've all seen. But some of
Right.
them will also do a secondary thing, like Godzilla will shoot out a fireball if you quick tap it. Mothra
Mhm.
shot out the extra like homing shots. I think Orga spits at you. Like it's
That sounds
all
like
well and
Orca.
good, right? So some of them have different qualities, like they home in on targets, or they have a different attribute than what the monster normally throws out, and all that, right? That's all well and good. However, Destroya's tap shot is a little bit different. Okay,
I like the
so
sound of that.
so I'm gonna go over here, and I'm just gonna spam it since I have the ability to. So I'm gonna run away. Okay, Mothership was like a terrible idea for this, but also... Okay. So, Destroya's shot drags the enemy in. So...
Well, Yote,
Well then.
you could just create a chain of these and use it as an accelerator.
More or less. Now, again, mind you, I am doing 4 times the damage, so this is a little more effective than it actually ever is.
But is the yeet scaled to damage, or...
No, the yeet is not scaled to damage. So
Then the important bit is not affected by the cheat.
no, it is not. The most important part of this is that this is effectively a particle accelerator for yeeting things across the map.
You have a
Nice.
kaiju launcher, congratulations.
What's hilarious about all of this is that I'm fairly certain...
What the fuck?
I'm fairly certain it was even faster in the original game because you could mash the inputs faster. But, yeah. So there's that. Now, I was originally going to do a playthrough of that, but I figured that since we have some time, and since I got my save file back that had everything unlocked, that's not the right button, we could go through the gallery instead.
Okay.
So these are all a bunch of, I guess, concept arts used for various stages of either this game or the game or like the franchise itself, for how things are designed. So, for example, we have this render of what appears to be a 4-player brawl in an ice region that I guess didn't get created. We
Is
see
that sub
Gaigan.
launching a torp?
Hmm?
Is that sub launching a torpedo?
It would appear so.
Yes.
We have Anguirus, Gaigan, Godzilla 2000, and a monster that's not actually in this game called Titanosaur, I think. Don't ask me why they named it that, but yeah, it sure is
For
there.
confusion.
Yeah.
More or less.
Confusion is valuable.
We have I
mech?
believe, if I remember what this was described as from somewhere, this was another challenge mini game they had for Mogira specifically. Well, actually, I guess we haven't seen that one, but there's like a challenge mini game for Godzilla 2000 and only Godzilla 2000, where you basically play a Star Fox clone.
Oh, nice.
We might try that out if we have some time at the end of the looking through all this. Oh yeah, you can also zoom in on it. So this was basically the Mogira version of that, I guess. Here is more Mogira gameplay with apparently space, or a very odd version of Space Godzilla with way too many crystals on him flying past.
It's Super Saiyan 3 Space Godzilla.
Apparently. There's Jet Jaguar doing Jet Jaguar things. Yeah, you can get real close up. I think this is like the alien spacecraft, which is interesting. Let's see. This is a pilot looking at or a monster. I think that's Godzilla in the town. Here's Godzilla falling into the ice. Actually, this is kind of interesting because this implied the existence of maps that had changes in them, which is not really something you saw during this era or like a map transition. I think it was only into Xbox era. Well, I guess this was into Xbox era, but like
Yes.
um it's not really something you see during this era gameplay or
I'm guessing they had
game.
implementation struggles.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
clearly, because it didn't actually make it into the game, but it's interesting that they were considering it still. This is just Godzilla's face.
A part
Somebody
of
was
those.
really proud of that one. Here's the, I think, what do you call this? The screen
Concept art of the.
writing?
It looks like
What?
it's them storyboarding the intro to the game.
Oh yeah,
Like
storyboarding.
the intro video.
Yes, yes, this is the storyboard of the intro of the game.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so like the Mecha Godzilla sequence was going to be a little
You can
different.
zoom in?
So, well, yeah.
We've established this.
So
That's
like
cool.
apparently Mechagodzilla was supposed to shoot the missiles out of its arm, even though in the game it doesn't do that. It shoots it from its back. But it was originally also supposed to shoot its beam from its mouth, which it actually does, instead of its eyes, which it does in the actual thing for some reason. And then it blows up, as we've established. This is, I guess, gameplay for trying to kill Gigan or something. Not really sure what's going on with that one. I'm not really sure what's going on with that one either. I think that's one of the ships in one of the movies, but I can't tell. Oh, hey, this is very familiar. Actually, you know what this is? This looks like a Muso version of trying to take down the Mothra larva.
Dude, a Muso Godzilla game would be dope.
It really would be. This is the tanks that they use in later Godzilla stuff. I don't think we've gotten to this point in Heisei, but they should start showing up eventually. Notable features on this are the thing on the very top that's a freezing laser that is very annoying in the previous game, but they don't really show up in this one. More Mogira challenge. There was a Rodan one, apparently pretty far into development, if that's any indication. Godzilla about to throw shit at Gigan. These are the devs,
Oh, that's the dev
I think.
team. Nice. Yeah, it's a dev team. That's a great image from the dev team, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're all running away from Godzilla
Running
in
away
the
from
back.
Godzilla, yeah.
And then here, I guess there's like stealth off
mission.
Godzilla, which is a
Stealth off
very
Godzilla.
interesting sentence.
I mean, they had that in the 90s American one.
It's like trying to stealth in an armored core, except 10 times worse.
Is this a crap? What is this?
So this is actually in the game. So this is the Godzilla Star Fox thing. If you get to the end of it, you fight the crab monster.
Crab.
Apparently, there was also supposed to potentially be the submarine, which I don't think got implemented, and this is the wrong Godzilla for it. And this is Anguirus again in the ones or in Osaka, because of course Godzilla's fighting Anguirus in Osaka. This is, I think, more storyboarding for the challenge mode. Destructible environments again.
You could sort of do destructible environments back then, but it would look kind of jank.
Well, yeah. This
Like
is
the Halo run did it, I
Vortex
think, right?
Queen. Well, yeah, but I think it's like map transition destructible environments,
True,
which
yeah.
is not
It's
fair.
not live destruction.
But
It's
yeah, this
just
is another
it's
thing
at a
that's
point
in
it'll
the
destruct.
yeah. This is another thing that I think is in the underwater section.
Yeah, no, like the only way you
It's
could do
just
it was
like
like you had to wait till 360 to do quite a live destruction, kind of like with Gears of War Battlefield. Like you could do
Yeah.
sort of Battlefield destruction, but like it was really only with the 360 PS3 era that like consoles got good enough to do it like where it didn't look like shit.
Okay,
Like, you had
so
to
do
get
you
to
guys
HD
want to
era.
go over the Final Wars stuff, or do you guys want to try doing Star Godzilla?
Final Wars.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So,
I'm enjoying the.
I like the art.
so I think these are all either screens from the actual movie,
Hmm.
or these are like storyboard designs for some of the things that show up. So, for example, I believe these are the Anguirus and Rodan shots for the movie. Rodan definitely looks a lot worse in his movie versions than he does in this game, which is hilarious.
I don't
I'm
know
not
what you're
actually.
talking about. Rodan is fabulous.
I'm not actually. Oh wait, that's Gigan on the bottom left, I think. And then there is. Oh yeah, there's the set for how they were shooting it, and then Godzilla punching out Monster X. And then here's another couple of screens from the actual movie of Godzilla beating the shit out of everybody. Let's see. Yeah, you got the small model cities over here, the model valley, the Gigan set, which is actually looks really big comparative to everything else, which is
Yeah.
interesting. And then the Godzilla just in a forest. Yeah, actually, I think that Gigan model is fairly to scale comparative to everything
No, it
else.
looks to scale. It looks to scale. Like it looks like it's a whole like big ass thing they built.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Gigan is gigantic.
Here is a storyboard for Monster X. Here is the completed version of Monster X.
Cool.
It is a definitely interesting monster. Here are storyboards for
It's just a
Anguirus.
giant fucking praying mantis / grasshopper.
Yeah, I think it's like Humongous or something like that.
Okay.
It's
They ran
it's
out of
just
design ideas.
Look, remember that there were 15 or so Showa era Godzillas, and there's a reason why we stopped watching after 5, okay?
Yeah.
A lot of the crappier designs, I think, came from Showa era.
Nice.
Or at least the ones that were less inspired. There's
What the fuck?
I think that's
It
Hedora.
looks like Monkey Goku.
Well,
It
no,
looks like
Hedora's
a
the one on
lion
the
dog
left.
and a blob.
Well, I
The
was
one
saying
on the right is King Caesar.
The one on the right looks like Monkey fucking Goku.
It's one of those Buddhist temple lion dogs.
Oh yeah.
The one on the left is just a lava flow that got angry.
Well, see, I think the one on the left is actually just like toxic waste or something like that. Oh wait, actually, back to Hedora. I did remember something else about Hedora. Apparently, Hedora can turn into a smog UFO or something like that. Oh, I think
Why?
actually the Hedora movie was the one where Godzilla did the backwards flying breath attack.
Oh nice. Oh, that meme.
Yes, that meme. There was the
spider
giant
and a
spider.
dragon.
Yeah, they really were
Basic.
digging at the bottom of the barrel with the Showa era at some point. I actually don't know what this is, but
Zillion
as it says,
spaceship.
the Master Ship. Yeah, probably.
It's at the bottom left.
Godzilla
Daniel.
Jr., Mothra, and that I've never seen that Rodan ever used, so I don't know where the fuck that one came from.
Godzilla Jr. does not look happy to be here.
No.
I think that is his happy face.
Oh.
And here is the Gigan that actually shows up in Final Wars because apparently the Gigan that was there, the one that was from Showa era, uh, well, got fucking annihilated. So they've decided to remake Gigan with more metal parts.
That's
Nice.
a great decision.
I think if I remember one of the later or the Godzilla 2014 game that came out, he also maybe has chainsaw hands, but don't quote me on that
That's
one.
great. I love that.
And then
Rummy would be
I
proud.
don't know what the fuck's going on with that. We're going to ignore that for the sake of keeping the movie somewhat spoiler free. And I have no idea what's going on with that, but I do believe that is the drill flying battleship. I don't know
It'll
why
pierce
they
the
made it
heavens.
a drill ship and made it fly, but I digress.
For piercing the heavens.
Apparently. Anyway, now that we've done all of that, I guess quick final opinions while I go and pause the game so I don't get booted back to the load menu. Actually, you know what? No, actually, while we do the final reviews, I'll go do the Godzilla thing.
All right, let's do it. It's 10 o'clock.
Fantastic. Silly, ridiculous. Some of the balancing seems a bit non-existent, but I can't begrudge at that because, I mean, how balanced is the average kaiju fight?
Yeah.
I like that this game gives you a sense of scale and impact. It never feels like a conventional fighting game. It always gives you the impression that you are actually a great big giant monster.
What the fuck?
Wow. Okay, this is a thing.
Yeah, this is just
I do not
Starbucks.
remember ever doing this. I don't know why I have this, okay? This is not what I remember there being, but
This is just Starbucks.
okay.
What the fuck?
Anyway, Matt, your turn, I guess.
This is fun. It's very much the epitome of 2000s. Hey, let's just make a Godzilla game because it'd be fun. You know, this is balanced. No, is it supposed to be? No. Like it's just supposed to be.
Better than I
Hey,
would have expected.
yeah, it's aged pretty good, honestly, for a mid 2000s PS2 Godzilla like licensed game. Like it's part of that era of licensed games where like, yeah, some were total trash, but like others are actually like really good. It's like Battle for Bikini Bottom. It's like it's aged a bit, but it's still really fun at the end of the day. Like I enjoyed this because it's just goofy and stupid. Like you don't have to take it seriously. It's just, hey Godzilla, what would happen if Godzilla fought Moguera, or what if Rodan fought Mothra? Like it's just simple fun. I can't fault anything for that. It's nice to have a simple fun game with no plans for DLC or expansion characters or anything like that. It's just nope. Here's the game. We sold it to you for probably I'd say in this era probably like $40-$50. And it's pretty good.
I don't even think it was like that. I think it was like 30 at best.
Oh, okay, that's
It was
even better
a
then.
cheap one.
So, does anybody want to explain to me why the asteroids are full of ice worms?
I don't know.
No.
No.
Okay,
like,
I guess it's.
Greg, what
Sorry.
was the what's the man. Greg, what was your review score?
I didn't actually give a score because I'm not sure how to score this
Yeah, I'm not
thing.
gonna give it a score either. I'm just gonna give it a really fun, good time. If you have an emulator and you want to play this with friends, or you can get your hands on the disc, and you have like a PS2 or an early gen PS3 that has backwards compatibility with PS2 games, play it. It's fun. Like it's just a simple and fun. You're not gonna, it's definitely one of those games where you would play it back in the day for like a few weeks and be like, I'm bored of it, and you come back to it like a year or two later and be like, hey, this is fun. Like for a bit.
Am I repeating the same level?
I think it is just a repeating level. Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Rocks exist, Daniel. Rocks
Well,
exist.
the rocks have different opinions this time.
Yeah, so this game, I'm
Apparently.
looking at price charting. So if you want to get this game right now for PS2, and that's US PS2, it's currently going for, if you get a loose price, so just the disc, like from eBay, it's going for about $45, which isn't too bad, honestly. if you want a complete inbox that's with the game disc, the original box, manuals, any other paper that came with it of like a hey, join in this membership or whatever. It's going for about $68, which it sucks, but like whatever. If you want a completely new price, it's $180. So if you have a new one of these that's unopened for the past 20-something years, you can get decent cash for it, apparently. So that's kind of neat. Oh, you got all your health back. Nice. But yeah, no, I mean, like, if you want to get this for like $40 and just get the disc only, like, sure, go for it. It's, great. And if you don't want to pay
Honestly,
for it, just
this
get
game
it.
does not need a manual.
Yeah. If you want to, just go to YouTube and look up controls. Like, it's easy. Or, like, if you want to, like, just emulate this, you can. Just download it from the places on the internet where you would usually download old game ISOs. I'm not going to say where, because those websites keep getting knocked offline, and because I think it's against TOS, but... No, like, you can get this game online pretty easily, if you know where to look. So play it! Dan, what about you? What do you think of this game?
I really like this game, if it wasn't completely
That's a lot of
obvious
damage.
by the fact that I brought it up in the first place. Ow! What the fuck? Ah!
You're fine,
So,
you're good,
here's
you're
the
good.
hilarious thing about this game's existence. This is by far the best accuracy to fun Godzilla game there is. Because, well, technically speaking, the first Godzilla, or the first of this type from Pipeworks, Destroy All Monsters Melee, is fine, but has a lot of balance issues comparative to this one. But then Unleash, that they did after this, took away a lot of core features. Like, apparently blocking is not in that game for some ungodly reason.
Well, that's okay. We don't need to block.
Yeah. But there's no blocking, there's no rage attacks. Half the characters are non-functional. Another half of the characters don't exist depending on the version of the game you're playing. Like, it's a disaster all through and through for that one. And then for Godzilla 2014, which was for PS4, I think, it's a serviceable game for Godzilla fans, but it is not a fun experience to play that thing. Like, they took the idea of you're in a Toho Godzilla movie and really amped that up to 11 in terms of how slow it is to do anything. It's like, I've seen gameplay for that. It's not fun. But this game is all good. Like, it has good action still. It has good controls. What the fuck? I didn't press anything.
Let's
Damn
go.
you, game. It has the janky mini games if you're into that shit. It has melee fights. It's just a well-rounded game. I wouldn't say it's great or anything, but if you have time to unlock the monsters and you got some friends that you just want to shoot the shit with and beat up in a game that's not like Smash Bros or something, this is the game for you, I think.
Yeah.
It's a good on-off thing.
Yeah. So
Although that makes me think, imagine Kaiju Smash Bros.
Yes. Also, I just googled.
This is.
I just googled what the release date for this game. So it was also on PS3.
It is?
Yeah. No, not this game. Godzilla 2014.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I was
My
expecting.
bad. Yeah. So Godzilla 2014 was released in Japan on December 18th, 2014 on PS3, and it was released on PS3 worldwide and on PS4 worldwide in July of 2015.
I see.
2015 for a PS3 game? I guess that makes sense, but still, like, that's kind of late. I don't know. I mean, Black Ops 3 is 2015, and that was on PS3, so. But yeah, no, I mean, like, if you want to play this game, play it. I mean, it's a PS2 game, so it's easy as shit to emulate. Like, most PS2 games work just fine because it's a relatively simple console. Like, emulating PS3 games is a fucking nightmare. And PS4 games, I don't think, are even there yet still. But, like, this is a PS2 game. You can emulate a PS2 pretty easily on anything. Like, if you have, like, a Steam Deck, this will work great on a Steam Deck. Or, like, when the Steam Machine comes out eventually, maybe. Fuck RAM shortage. You could play it on that, and that'd be probably pretty great. Plug it into your TV, you're good to go. Get a couple of controllers. But yeah. Also, I love purchase items being just purchased only with in-game currency. You know, when you go to a store, and it's like, this is actually just $20 for the skin, like actual $20. I miss this era of gaming. That's a great image.
There, we get to zoom in on Jet Jaguar for the rest of the video.
Great.
Jet
Assuming
Jaguar
that I don't get
is
kicked out.
majestic. Jet Jaguar is beautiful.
But yeah,
But-
I would give this a 7. It's a fun time.
Yeah, it's just fun. But yeah, that'll do it for Godzilla Save the Earth. Maybe we'll play this game if we're bored at some point, but probably not again. But it's just a fun game. We'll play this
If
personally.
we do, we'll beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, so it'll multiplayer, which that'll be a complete shit show. But yeah, come back tomorrow for Spyro. We're gonna do Spyro tomorrow. And next Tuesday we'll have Some Else, and Star Rail is still at least 2 weeks out because we're probably gonna have the stream this week. Maybe we'll do some one-off game next week.